Like, come on. How you going to blame that? You got to blame that on the general manager.
Good quarterbacks make O-lines look great.
You're now watching a clip from the MarcWes Sport Podcast.
Want to jump into NFL next?
Got to talk about the Dolphins.
Yeah, I just want to say that Van Dyke seemed like he's like the Tannehill that we should have always had.
Tannehill? Don't say Tannehill.
Like what he should have. I mean, the way he looks, like as far as his size, I feel like Van Dyke is kind of like that. Fiedler. You say Fiedler?
Yeah, Fiedler. Tannehill, you feel me? No.
Jay Fiedler, yeah, man. The last quarterback to actually quarterback us to a playoff win was Jay Fiedler, by the way.
That's crazy, yo.
Unfortunately. And you know how long that was? Some of y'all probably don't even know Fiedler. Who's a Fiedler? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
So the Dolphins, I mean, what is there to really talk about the Dolphins? Because the Dolphins are trash. We are regressing. If you're a Dolphins fan, I'm sorry. Because we thought this was going to be a different season. Apparently, it is not. Because I'm just going to go out and say it. Tua's a bust at this point. And if he doesn't start to produce at the end of the season where you can engineer some wins. The last game where he led them back for a touchdown against Atlanta.
Face mask offense.
I mean, he really showed that he can bounce back, but he had some bad throws in that game. Some really bad throws. Some interceptions that shouldn't have been thrown regardless. So if he has to eliminate those mistakes for him to redeem himself with me, because at this point, he's a bust. And a lot of the draft picks from Greer, I would say, have been busts. And there's been a lot of talk about him being fired.
Need to be.
And then there's a lot of talk about Deshaun Watson possibly coming to the Dolphins again. That has, been news again with the Dolphins, Deshaun Watson. The thing is, with Deshaun Watson, though, do you really want to suffer the repercussions? You need some kind of guarantee that there's not going to be any legal situation that's going to affect you trading for a player like that. My question is, would you trade Tua?
Great sack. That's how we doing it in Dade County. We in the gut.
For Deshaun Watson?
Nah, I definitely would not trade for Deshaun Watson, especially not
Tua.
Right now.
Would you trade Tua for Deshaun Watson?
Nah. Why would I do that? Tua's been looking good. You know what I'm saying? You may say that.
Has he really, though?
Yes, he's been looking good. You feel me? All his passes has been accurate. Besides those few interceptions that we know was bad throws, not even because it was just he didn't know how to throw the ball. It's because he misread the defense. But every time when he's on point, it's accurate. It's catchable. You feel me? Tell me that's not what you seeing. You feel me? It's very catchable balls. He's on target. He's doing his thing with an O-line that is trash. That one interception when he threw it right to the linebacker, when he should have just took the sack. Remember, he got rib injury because of the same O-line. And the same O-line, what did he do? The left tackle that we wasted a draft pick on, the first round pick on, that they had to move to left guard. What's his name? Austin Jackson. What has he been doing? He's the one that made them go through for the field goal block, and he's the one that made them almost sack Tua and possibly injure your quarterback, and also throw the interception. You feel me? So how you gonna blame it on him, kid? You can't not blame that on Tua. You feel me? You gotta blame it on Chris Greer because look, at the end of the day, you drafted a cornerback, Igman Ogany, and he gets no playing time. You trusted Devontae Parker. He's been injured the last 3-4 weeks, and maybe I wouldn't be worried about that, but he's been like that his whole career with Miami. So why would you invest all that on that individual? Preston Williams, same thing.
Let's go, Rooster.
Ooh, let's run in that
that's a touchdown.
Who is that? Who is that? Is
Rooster.
that Rooster?
That's Rooster.
Meep, meep. Let's go, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you.
All he needs is a little bit of space, and he will take it
Come
the
on,
distance.
man. Come on.
Let's go, Miami. One Miami fan representing in the crowd.
And that's why I was saying this is a different team. All them super seniors that I'm happy that they're gone. You're showing why they're gone. This is looking like a decent offense, decent players.
Yeah.
Come on now. We over here trying to do this podcast, but normally we would just be watching and, be able to do the podcast how we normally do it, because we'll normally be losing. We'll normally be doing some dumb shit, and we'll be focused on the podcast. Right now, we focus on the screen. Why? Because it's 21-7. You feel me? Against the number 17 team. And we've been
21
doing
points.
Against my dog Rooster and got that McKnight.
That was beautiful.
He just had that one little crease.
You feel me? So again, like I'm saying, when it comes to Tua, you feel me? Like, you can't blame anything on Tua. He has Holla, somebody that plays special teams, someone that we got from the Philadelphia Eagles, and he's looking good. Waddle is looking decent. Gesicki finally looking good. Why? Because they finally giving him throws. Gesicki is getting 25, 30-yard bombs. You feel me? That's your tight end. You should be getting that with Devontae Parker, Preston Williams. But they can't catch the ball. They can't stay on healthy. And you already know. You should know out of everything. Availability is the best ability. They're never available. How the hell you vouching for these garbage-ass people and forgetting about them and blaming it on Tua? Because it's not a bust. If you, come on. If we don't got no producer, how we going to do the show? You don't have no wide receiver. If you have no O-line, how you supposed to pass the ball? He's doing it with nothing. Holland, someone that plays special teams.
I mean,
you feel what I'm saying? You can't blame it on him.
They lost to Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Was it because of Tua?
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. Both our corners that we playing all this money for wasn't available.
I don't believe in Tua,
dog.
I don't believe in Tua. I'm sorry, bro. I don't believe in him, right? He has to prove to me that he's going to be good and he's going to actually be good enough to win games.
Nah, but he don't look
I
better
take
than
Justin Herbert over. I mean, it's a slight improvement, I would say.
You saying what everybody else in the media is saying, I'll take Herbert. Look. We can't change we can't change the pass. You feel me?
Get them! Oh my God, they're actually getting a pass rush.
We can't change the pass. Is Tua a quarterback that you can work with? Is he just trash? If that's what you're saying, he's just trash?
Right now,
is he not accurate? Yes or no?
That last game, if he doesn't throw those 2 interceptions, they win.
That's not him throwing it wrong and it went to him.
I think they were really bad decisions. Both
the bad decision in the end zone, of course. That's just a bad decision. He's a rookie. You forgot that? Come on, man. That's what you're gonna do when you have a jit. You gonna whoop their ass the first time they make a mistake? Nah, I'm gonna give you your training wheels and then I'm gonna have to take them off. You feel what I'm saying? He finally being able to ride the bike by himself. You feel me? Without his parents giving him the Fitzpatrick, go in the game, save him. No. It's finally all about him. He's finally getting strike. He had 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in the last game.
So what are you gonna do against the Bills then?
Shit.
What are you gonna do against the Bills? Tell me.
What you mean? What we gonna do against the Bills?
He's gonna lose.
Nah, I don't know.
He's gonna lose.
See, my whole thing is we're not gonna lose because of Tua. We're going to lose because our defense can't stop shit no more. And we paying these corners all this money for no reason. You feel me? Howard, you're probably going to have to get traded at the end of the season. You feel me? I wanted you to get traded before, but then y'all worked it out, and I was like, all right, it is what it is. Marcus was like, you got to get your money. But notice that every time this guy is always not wanting to on practice. He's playing the game, but he's not practicing. You feel me? Is he making the same on plays that he was making like last year? No, he was not. He got bombed last week by a tight end. You feel me? You was right there. Like, come on, man. Like, do you really need to be paying him all this money? You feel me? If he's not doing the same thing that he was doing last year. And I told you that's exactly what's going to happen. When you pay these people this money, you feel me, and they got the guarantee, they're like, F it. Like, I'm not gonna be doing all this extra stuff. You feel me? Yeah, your script had us win one game. You feel me? Against New England, but that's a mediocre team. Look at their record right now. You feel what I'm saying? Besides that, what happened? You hasn't been practicing and you haven't been looking the same. Are you a reasonable on cornerback? Yeah, you're a reasonable cornerback. You feel me? You better than Jones. But again, at the end of the day, you've been doing sporty stuff. You feel me? Maybe if you feel me, you got the contract right. And you always going ahead and practicing and showing up on the field. You may not get the interceptions that you once had because it's the game of football. Sometimes you got to have luck on your side too. But you not practicing too, and you not being the person on the field, I'm going to relate that to you not practicing because you're either injured, you either this, you either that. So I'm happy that the Dolphins gave you that bread just for this year. And then they said it was going to renegotiate at the in the off season. Why we need to renegotiate anything now? Why? You feel me? You're not doing anything where I got to pay the same money I'm paying you now. You feel me? I'll trade Jones. Somebody wants a cornerback. Trade him. You feel me? No, because he's be getting beat all the time. You seen it. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like, it's not Tua. The reason why the Dolphins lose because special teams is trash. How many times you seen a block? How many times you seen a blocked field goal in the NFL? But it happened to the Miami Dolphins. How many times you see the when you kicking to the offense and it goes out of bounds and it's a penalty? How many times you see that?
Good job.
There you go.
Field goal.
21-10. That's how we gonna do it.
But let me ask you. Let's get back to Dolphins versus the Bills. What do you think?
I still trade for Watson, by the way. But anyways,
of course he's gonna say that. You feel me? But I just
after all of that, I wanted to say something because, like, damn, you just went off for like 5 minutes about how much you love Tua and you believe in the boy, but I don't believe in.
What
do
you think he's gonna do against the Bills?
You don't think somebody should give you a chance when you get a job, right? You just got this promotion at the job, right? Don't you want them to give you a chance? To you feel me? Because there's a lot of stuff that you don't know. You don't think they want to give Marcus a real chance to succeed?
Sure. Why not?
You feel me? Are they giving that to Tua?
I mean, but if I don't feel like you are the correct candidate, I'm not going to give you that chance.
I hear what
if I don't feel like you that guy that's going to lead us to the promised land, I'm not going to give you that chance. If I believe in you, I'm going to give you a chance. But the NFL stands for what? Not for long. We ain't got time to wait. Not in this day and age. In this day and age where quarterbacks come into the league and they fucking wreck shop.
But we're not losing because of Tua. So that time to wait, analogy, I feel you, but it's not because of Tua. It's because the O-line is trash, one. His wide receivers I think we lead the league in paid corners and paid wide receivers. Are the corners helping shit out? No. Are the wide receivers available to even play? No. So how you gonna blame it on Tua? And the O-line that you invested all these draft picks on, are they reasonable? Because when Dallas drafted all those linemen, notice they've been Pro Bowlers. Our linemen ain't getting playing time. Solomon Kennedy is not even starting. Like, come on. How you going to blame that? You got to blame that on the general manager.
Good quarterbacks make O-lines look great. Good quarterbacks make wide receivers look great. Good quarterbacks make teams look great. Good quarterbacks win games. He's not doing it now. Straight
the numbers.
A quarterback can make a trash O-line look great. That's what Deshaun Watson did. He did
Can Peyton Manning do anything on the Miami Dolphins with this O-line? We talking about one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, he can because he's gonna audible to the right play. You already know what Peyton Manning does.
You've been forgetting what you've been saying on the podcast.
He's one of the smartest quarterbacks
the O-line all season. And you, somebody that's a journalist and know what is really good, you know without the O-line, do you have a running game? No. If you have no O-line, can you have give the wide receivers enough time to go 40 yards for a bomb? No. So how are we blaming this on Tua? Special teams. Field goal blocks. How can you blame it on him when when you score the touchdown and they got to kick the ball back to the other team and it goes out of bounds? How are you gonna blame it on Tua and they starting at the 40-yard line?
Was there chances for Tua to win?